What up, everybody? It's Game Prime again, back for some more video game fun, and today we're playing Sonic Colors Ultimate.
Hello, Sonic. Do you read me? I'll be here now.
Now, this is a game where Eggman built an amusement park in space, and he's holding a bunch of planets captive along with the inhabitants. Bunch of aliens called Wisps that have special powers. I'm sure you've all have heard of this game or probably played it. So here we go. I've played this game too, but I started on a different emoticon so I can show you all how to do it. And we'll be playing as the fastest thing alive. Yeah, duh, of course. But there's another thing I wanted to do in this video. Now, I know you guys have heard me mention this a few times, mentioned this before in some of my other videos, but I'm going to mention it again. And that I have a pretty cool idea for a sequel to...
Option satellite and customization and extra.
Oh, wait, interrupt me, Tails. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, that I have a special sequel idea for the movie, The Bad Guys. I'm sure you've all heard of it. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have seen that movie, if you've liked it or not. If you like it or not. I mean, I know I like the movie. Sorry the camera's like this. Maybe I could try to fix it later. Loop-de-loop. And, well, I'm hoping after you guys are done watching this video, maybe, I don't know, if you have some friends who know some people at DreamWorks, or maybe related, or maybe have some connections there, make sure to forward this video.
Rainbow Dash Rays also give you a bonus.
Tails, quit interrupting me. I'm trying to talk. So as I was trying to say, maybe if you have some connections with some people at DreamWorks, be sure to forward this video to them after you're done watching it, so then hopefully they can hear my idea. So I'm thinking like first it shows the classic DreamWorks Moon and Wolf grappling hooks up there like before, but this time he won't be up there all by himself. He'll be up there with his future children. That's right, I said future children. Because my sequel idea, like I've mentioned before in my past other videos, Wolf and Foxington start a family together in the future. So then it like shows Wolf pulling up in his car, looks straight into the camera and tells the audience, and it's like a quick recap of the first movie. And then he tells what happened after they got out of prison, and that they decided to work for a special secret service agency, putting their bad talents to some good use. So what's that? Yeah, I don't know. And catching other criminals and other bad guys. Nice. And then he tells the audience watching that later him and Diane started dating and going on missions together. And then, then they later get married. How sweet. This is... Come on.
Press the jump button again when you're in the air, then you'll do a double jump.
Yeah, I knew that. Finally. Then, like, Wolf is okay, I just died. Then Wolf and his crew are in the middle progress of a mission, but they have to wrap it up because they need to meet Diane at the hospital because she will be getting ready to give birth to kids. I'm not joking. Oh yeah, and be sure to collect these red star rings. One of the most important stuff to collect in Sonic games. I mean, you don't have to collect them, but you can at least try. Then, like, when they get to the hospital after taking down some criminals and leaving them to the police and their old friend, the chief of police. Yeah, you guys remember her. Yeah, okay, maybe we'll just, like, leave it at that.
Loves to hear his own lips flap, but I gotta hand it to the Inkster. This place is epic.
I wouldn't say it's a great amusement park. I've seen in their amusement park prices. It's outrageous.
Because Eggman plus secretly built amusement park was evil plot for us to foil. Lucky for us, he's not very good at keeping things hidden.
True, it would be pretty hard to miss a giant floating space amusement park surrounded by planets. Still, evil plot? I don't know.
Wow. Plot or not, can't be mad at this view. This place is taken.
Then, as Wolf sets his eyes on his future daughter, who is a fox,
I wouldn't say it was bad.
Fox, it almost seems like the future is looking up to be bright for him. Then, maybe like 5 or 10 years later, maybe? I don't know, I haven't figured out how long into the future yet.
It's like Eggman's begging us to sneak in a trash can.
But later in the future, they get two more kids, twin wolves, who are also mischievous and inherited their father's ability for stealing. And they kind of live in a big house, a big, pretty nice house, because Diane's the governor. And their daughter is like a teenager.
But it makes my head feel like it wants to.
What was that? Oh, good grief.
Your voice chip is stuck on cowboy again. Stop talking and let those aliens.
And Cubot sounds like a cowboy.
Go back here.
Orbot, you're not even looking where you're shooting.
I'm
Idiot.
not sure what's going on, but I'm sure of what I'm gonna do.
Missed.
Hey, what's going on? Huh? Whoa!
And this is how the Wisps share their powers with Sonic. Each one has a different unique power that helps in different levels. So try to keep a lookout for some of these Wisps, okay? And this is how you get to other levels. Sorry about that. And apparently, Wolf is trying to look for a job, and he also does the carpool. He picks up his kids after his school day is done, and well, his friends, they found some other hobbies. Oops. Like, Shark joined an acting company, Shakespearean an acting company, because as if anyone remembers the movie, the Shark is a master of disguise, or as Wolf called him, a master of a million faces. And you all remember his famous heist, stealing the Mona Lisa, disguised as the Mona Lisa. How's that even possible? Yeah. Yeah, and you might remember some of his other cool disguises in the first movie. Some of them are pretty funny. And that's how you use that wisp. You gotta watch out for the steps. And, well, Piranha either joins a anger management class or a book club. Because when I first started coming up with ideas for my movie idea, I thought, maybe Piranha could join a book club. But then I thought about it, and I remembered that he has a short fuse. So then maybe he could be part of an anger management class. So, friend, so after this video, please write me down in the comments below whether you think he should join a book club or an anger management class. Yeah, I know. Anger management class would make lots more sense.
There's nothing to land on down there.
And Miss Tarantula, or as they call her, Webs, she is a teacher in her own computer coding class. Yes, I know that profession makes sense since she is a expert hacker, but she mostly learned some of her stuff from YouTube. Remember? Mostly YouTube. Oh yeah, I forgot about this part. Oh! Scrud. And if you're all wondering about Snake, I decided he could probably see a psychiatrist, maybe to deal with his obsession with eating guinea pigs. Now that he's a good guy, and we all know good guys don't eat guinea pigs. Oh, okay. Now I see what I'm supposed to do here. Okay. Ah, man. Okay, stay up there. Yeah, I guess sometimes it'd be hard to control Sonic because he's super fast. And then, well, the psychiatrist cures him of his obsession of eating guinea pigs by reprogramming his mind. Now, I've only seen this process on a cartoon, on the old Alvin the Chipmunks cartoon show, like the old one. You might remember that one, that show. No, it's where he lifts up, as a psychiatrist, is going to lift up a card that has a picture of guinea pig and words that say guinea pig. But then he holds up a picture of like a skunk. And he has a picture and the word skunk. Then the way he helps Snake is that he puts the, let's see, skunk car. They cover. They puts the. Hang on, lost my train of thought for a second. All right. He puts the card of the skunk behind the guinea pig card, but then he like. Ooh, that was a quick level. But then he like covers the word guinea pig and lifts up the word skunk, and boom, Snake's mind is reprogrammed. So now he won't have the sudden urge to eat guinea pigs anymore. Now, I don't know if that process really works like that. I've only seen it on like the classic Alvin and the Chipmunks cartoon. But it might work. Oh, look, it's Tails, Miles, Prower, hard at work.
I wish I knew what you were saying, little guy. Or gal. Or whatever you are.
Ooh, that's kind of weird to come out of him.
Crazy.
Oh, I was reconfiguring my handheld into a translator so I can understand this guy. Ursula? Didn't you see?
I absorbed those aliens and got powered up with like some kind of wild energy. After a few seconds, they pop out of me.
I find that hard to believe.
Yeah, it is hard to understand these guys.
Find Eggman and figure out how catching these aliens fits into whatever heinous plan he's hatching.
And wreck that plan, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much how we spend our time.
And as like many of these Sonic games, the boss fights aren't supposed to be easy. So in Sonic Colors or Sonic Forces or Sonic Frontiers or any Sonic game you're playing, none of the boss fights aren't going to be easy. Well, maybe the first one or two fights are easy, but then they start to get harder the more you progress with the game. Write me down in the comments below if you guys have read some of the Sonic the Hedgehog IDW comics. They're pretty cool. Ah! Scrud. Sorry about that. Alright, keep missing this. Here, I'm gonna try again. I missed. Okay, I'm gonna try that one last time. Not gonna trip me up this time. Ah! You know what? Never mind. Ugh. I guess it's the only way to get up there. Is this the fourth or third time? Yes! Here we go. Fourth time's the charm, I think. Woo-hoo-hoo! Boom, smash you all. Now I'm trying to demonstrate what this one does. Woo! I'm a ghost! Woo! Ow. Whee! Hiya! Hiya! Oh boy. Yes, I made it. And well, yeah. But what Wolf and his friends don't know is that that an old enemy has been spying on Wolf and Diane for a long time. I bet you can all guess who the old enemy is. Yep, you guessed it. None other than Professor Marmalade. Yeah, still ticked off about getting defeated in the first movie. His butt rock getting destroyed. Spikes! Spikes! I hate spikes! They're so pointy and painful. I can't stand them. Whoa, I just made it like that. You see? When you play a game with the fastest thing alive, and if you're pretty good at Sonic games, then you'll get through each level in a snap. Okay. Come on, maybe I'll snap louder with this finger. Yeah, whatever. And Professor Marmalade plots to gather up the biggest gathering of the city's greatest criminals and evil masterminds, and then builds a new machine. Something that he thinks that the bad guys, or should I call them the good guys now, won't be able to stop this time. But I also need to figure out how he breaks prison. Yeah, not bad for a butt rock. Well, medium time. It's not a butt! Yeah, let me know in the comments below if you guys really enjoyed that running gag about them calling the meteorite in the lamp a giant butt. Whee! Spin dash. Jump. Okay. Yes! It takes lots of skill to do crazy, impossible stuff in Sonic the Hedgehog games. Ah. Crud. Hang on. Okay. Here you go. Sorry, this process is taking a while. Ah! Okay, I'm just gonna complete the level now. Man, I was so close. And then, like on that night, Wolf has to go to the school to do that teacher's student talk thing. You know, those nights where parents have to come to the school to talk to their children's teachers. You know, find out how they did. And, you know, kind of like the thing from the movie Yesterday. Hey, but I'm not really much of a fan of that movie. I mean, it was pretty, alright. The first maybe 1 or 2 times watching it. But my friend DJ Nugget, I'm sure you've heard of her. I'm sure you've heard her tracks on YouTube on the YouTube channel Wholesome Heroes Comics and Arts. If you haven't, I highly recommend that you check out her tracks. They're pretty cool. Well, so my friend DJ Nugget, she keeps turning on the movie every time she comes over. I'm like, why? I don't know. You guys can try watching Yesterday. Hey, it's where there's this mom who always says no to her kids, and their dad, who's a lawyer. They take some advice from their kid's life coach. I mean, yeah, life coach. And he suggests that they should give their kids a yes day, where they pick a day, and for 24 hours they say yes to whatever their kids want to do, I guess. Yes, but there has to be ground rules, like you can't kill anyone, and your kids aren't allowed to ask for anything in the distant future.
23, 24, 25. Ah, not nearly enough aliens.
Oh, look, it's Baldy McNose hair.
No, I want you to get me a cheeseburger in this shape. Now the easier. Cheeseburgers don't run as fast as them little alien varmints. Idiot. Get me more aliens. No one prize for that. I reckon that hurt a bit. Wait a minute, I need to go over yonder. Sorry. Precious little alien.
They're called wisps. If you're gonna enjoy their special powers to power up your new evil scheme, at least say their names. How about Sonic the Hedgehog?
You call it nothing.
He means since the boss said nothing will stop me, and Sonic here is going to stop him, it's like the boss was calling Sonic nothing.
Great. I thought nobody would get that.
Fine. You're so smart, robot. You take care of this mess. Release the big boy. At least I know he won't screw it up.
Oh, he will.
Bye-bye,
Nothing can beat Sonic the Hedgehog. Let me know in the comments below after a video if you guys like some of my ideas for a sequel to The Bad Guys. I'm hoping to turn this into a real thing. Like, I'm hoping this video someday gets forwarded to DreamWorks. And hopefully they'll hear my ideas and maybe decide to do it. Okay, so the trick to this fight is that you have to hit its eye.
My point is the platform.
Yeah, I know. It always hurts in the eyeball. Oh boy, why? Oh boy, the platform's all shaking. Okay, you need to try to get close to his eye, but try to avoid danger. And then again, Sonic is terrible at avoiding danger. Bash your eye again. Hey, did I do it? Oh, I did it! Never beaten that guy that quickly before. I guess I got the skill. Ooh, I got an A. Where was I? Right. So Wolf went in to talk to his son's to his son's teacher, and I guess he kind of intimidates Wolf a bit because he's upset because his sons have been being mischievous, like stealing test answers and maybe doing some pranks.
Binary code, so only I
And some stealing stuff from the lockers.
ask away.
Who are you?
So yeah, their teacher is a bit upset, and he warns Wolf if he doesn't get them to cut it out, then they'll probably get suspended or something even worse than suspension. Expulsion. So that night, Wolf has a talk with Diane, and he tells her what the teacher told him, and they need to come up with a plan.
No, wisps. The double.
I'll just stick with aliens if that's okay with everybody.
Hey, notice how Sonic just broke the fourth wall by looking straight into the camera and saying that?
Underwear worn by Sal.
Ah!
Save them over and over.
I'm sorry, dear viewers. I was just trying to adjust the camera just a tiny bit. Sorry about that. That's Game Prime's bad. So then Wolf and Diane maybe come up with an idea. Summer vacation is almost right around the corner. So the next day they have a family meeting and they tell their kids they have to try and improve their grades and tell their sons not to steal no test answers or pull pranks. And if they do that, then they promise to give their children the best summer vacation ever. So the 2 weeks went by fast, and yeah, Wolf's two boys, they improved, and they get to have their awesome summer.
Next up, the tropical resort. There you'll find breathtaking views from our giant Ferris wheel, amazing deals in the shopping mall. Next up, the Sweet Mountain. Enjoying our candy paradise.
Oh yeah, when you beat the first part of Eggman's amusement park, you get to unlock different planets. Once you complete a planet, you unlock the rest. So right now we're going to Sweet Mountain. This place looks delicious, making me hungry. I just had pizza for dinner. I think 7 slices. Yeah, I eat a lot. Hey, it's Little Caesars Pizza. How can anyone resist their delicious pizzas? Write me in the comments below. Oh, what kind of pizza place you like to order pizza from? You have multiple choices. Wait, is that thing filled with jelly beans? Jelly beans. Like I said, you have multiple places to choose from. Little Caesars, Me and Ed's, More Than Pizza, Domino's, Blaze Pizza, Pieology. The best parts about Blaze Pizza and Pieology is that you get to decide what toppings are put on your pizza. Mostly, you go to Pieology and meet up with some friends. And I usually get a delicious meat pizza. Super delicious, I get all to myself. So now back to what I was talking about before. So it's finally summer vacation, and Wolf calls up his friends to help them have a great summer vacation. And after 2 weeks of searching, Diane finally convinced her assistant to cover for her while she had crazy fun with her family. I mean, because you all know how busy a governor can be. Maybe you don't know, but you can probably imagine it's a super busy job. So it's a miracle that Diane could get her assistant to help out and try to do this fill-in for her while she's having crazy fun with her family and her husband's friends. Ooh, donuts! My favorite. I feel like I'm not finishing much of my sentences, so be sure to write me down in the comments below. What's your favorite pizza place to order from? Choose between the different options I just said. And tell me in the comments which one is your favorite. But, in my opinion, Little Caesars is the best. He's the best in the world. Nacho! Oh, why did I do that? Crud.
Burrow here.
Dude, now this is a pretty cool wisp. With this one, Sonic turns into a giant drill and he can burrow underground. Isn't that cool? Jelly bean missile. Oh, and also, let me down in the comments below if you guys like the Sonic the Hedgehog movies. But tell me which ones are your favorite. The first one or the second one? But I'm guessing you're all going to say you all like the second movie better. Yeah, understandable, because as it has Tails and Knuckles was in it. So I can understand if you guys think the second movie is your favorite. Actually, to tell you the truth, the second movie is kind of my favorite too. Woo! Now back to the bad guys. Nice. There's like this big montage scene where the where they're like going to some of the funnest places in town on like the carnival or maybe amusement park, the mall, where where the gang and Wolf's two sons are like playing in the arcade. You'd be like seeing them playing that dancing game. And Diane and her daughter are at a spot in the mall. Getting like a facial, foot rubs. Whatever girls like to do at spas. I was into like getting ice cream, playing in the park, having a big picnic in the park. And the montage ends when they're like at the beach, having some fun there. Yeah, then Marmalade and like Marmalade, he kidnaps their kids and takes them away in a helicopter. And now, their summer vacation has turned into a children rescue mission. Because you can mess with the bad guys, or maybe I should call them the good guys now. You can mess with the good guys, but you don't mess with Wolf and Diane's kids. And so they don their old gear again. Diane puts her Crimson Paw costume back on, and they find a way to find Marmalade's secret hideout where him and a bunch of other criminal gangs are hiding. Probably easy, because if you guys remember from the first movie, Diane found out Marmalade's plan by using the city's satellites. Right, if you all remember. Well, that is a big cheeseburger. Yeah, I can tell, Tails. I might stop the video at a certain moment in time. But my friend Wholesome Hero is here, and I asked her to let me know when to wrap it up. So hopefully she'll remember and she'll let me know when to stop the camera and end this video. Hope you guys are enjoying this. And hopefully, if any of you know anyone who works at DreamWorks, be sure to share this video to a person you know who works at DreamWorks, and hopefully they'll show this video to like their bosses or something, and they'll want to try contact me, like write me in the comments below and say, "Oh, hey Game Prime, we want to hear more about your idea for a sequel to The Bad Guys." At least I'm hoping that's what might happen. I'm hoping that will happen. Maybe. But now, I have to talk more about this game. And there are some pretty cool levels in this game, and some pretty tough boss fights against some robots and against Eggman. And you all probably remember this game when it was a game for the Wii console. Well, I hope you all remember the Wii game console. I mean, we used to have a Wii, but we also used to have a Wii U. But now I now Nintendo has digitally remastered this game for the Nintendo Switch. And it's pretty cool. Well, but I feel like Nintendo should kind of consider remastering some other old games. Like, there's some games from my childhood that I wish that they could remaster. Or, like, I know that they remastered the classic SpongeBob game, SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. But there are some SpongeBob games I used to own. I mean, I still own them, I just can't play them. And they're called SpongeBob Boating Bash and SpongeBob Creature from the Krusty Krab. Sure you all remember those games. But there's a really fun game that I wish I could play called SpongeBob SquarePants Lights, Camera, Pants. And maybe some of you have heard of that game. Game where you get to play as your favorite SpongeBob characters, and they do a bunch of mini games and challenges to try to get parts on the latest episode of The Adventures of Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. Hey, I mean, I've seen the cutscenes for it, and it's really funny. Come on. Oh, okay, no problem. I can still jump. And I'm sure you'll like some of the powers that some of these wisps have. They're pretty cool. Well, and you get to enjoy the cool scenery of some of these planets that Eggman has taken over and turned into his amusement park. Actually, since we're on the subject, wondering if some of you people have seen the Cartoon Network show, Sonic Boom. Kind of a silly Sonic cartoon show. I don't know, maybe some of you have seen it, maybe some of you like it, maybe some of you don't. I mean, I like it, and DJ Nugget likes it, but my friend Wholesome Hero, he's not really a fan, because it kind of makes the characters way too silly and immature. I mean, they turn Knuckles into a big dummy. I mean, they make him strong, more like a muscle head than a smart guy. They just made him just a big dummy. And Sonic, well, you can witness Sonic's behavior in the show if you try watching it. And they introduce this new character named Styx the Badger. I'm sure you've heard of her from the show, or from one of the video games, or from the Sonic and Mega Man Worlds Unite series. But they also did Sonic Boom comics, so yeah, she's in those too. Oh, careful. Laser beams. But always be sure to collect enough rings. Ow! Because if an enemy or some spikes or these laser things get a lucky hit on you, ow! Game over. See? Or to quote Sonic from the first Wreck-It Ralph movie, if you leave your own game, be careful, because if you die outside your own game, you don't regenerate ever. Game over. And you might also remember that in Wreck-It Ralph 2, Ralph breaks the internet. Sonic explains the internet to Ralph. That is Wi-Fi means the internet, Ralph. Thanks, Sonic. Alright, the internet is a sharing site of... Yeah, of course Sonic would know what the internet is, since he's practically internet famous. Yeah, I guess, and it's kind of cool to see, yeah, the iconic Nintendo characters in Wreck-It Ralph. Like, how did Disney even pull that off? Did they like make a deal with Nintendo to involve or mention some of their characters? Like, in the beginning of the first movie at the video game bad guys meeting, you could see some iconic video game characters like Zangief from Street Fighters and Dr. Eggman, he's there too, and even Bowser. And during Felix's big, I think, 75th anniversary of the game, named Fixie Felix Jr., he mentions Mario. Bum 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 bum. But sadly, Mario is not in the movie, even though he is mentioned. We also see the Q*bert, the iconic orange, the small orange small orange guy with a weird nose and speaks a whole nother language. But to me, I don't really understand his game. He's just standing at the top of some kind of block tower, pyramid, whatever. I don't get his game at all. Write me down in the comments below if you guys know the meaning of his game. Otherwise, I just don't understand it at all. Sadly, his game was unplugged, so him and his friends were gameless. Homeless, whatever. But, as you all remember, at the end of the movie, Ralph and Felix asked Pac-Man and his friends to join them for the Fix-It Felix Jr. bonus level. We're gonna wreck it! Instead of Ralph throwing Big Gene out the side of the building, instead this TNT guy blows him out the side of the building. I tell you, some of those Nicelanders are real jerks, especially Big Gene. Because they're called Nicelanders, but they don't really act very nice to Ralph. But they don't really value Ralph until he went missing. And until Ralph's actions kind of put his game in jeopardy. So now at the end of the movie, they appreciate Ralph better because without him, they wouldn't have their game. And because they brand him as a bad guy just because he was created to be a bad guy, so they act like he's branded one. But just because he's a bad guy in the game doesn't mean he has to be an actual bad guy. Kind of like what Zangief said, just because you are a bad guy doesn't mean you are a bad guy. I crushed my skull between thighs. Or whatever, or Zangief said. Apparently he also used it as some kind of moisturizer that presses his knee hair down. Kind of gross. And apparently he also has a book club. Yeah, Zangief is a lot different in the Wreck-It Ralph movies than he is in the classic 8-bit free Street Fighters game. Spin dash. Yeah, me and Wholesome Hero have played that game before. The Street Fighters collection game before. She's beaten me before, but I've beaten her too, but I'm pretty sure she's beaten me more times than I've beaten her. Careful. That crud. Oh well. Supersonic style. Oh, and to let you guys know something cool. Well, I have some great news, but I also have a tiny bit of bad news. After much consideration, me and Wholesome Hero decided not to make her TV show Transformers Touchdown. But that's where the great news comes in. Instead, we decided to do a movie. That's right, I'm not joking. Me and Wholesome Hero are going to be making our own Transformers movie. We'll be keeping the title Transformers Touchdown. She wanted to call it Transformers Touchdown because they're like touching down to Earth. So I guess that makes sense. It's actually going to be first in a trilogy. Yeah, but I won't reveal, what the name of the second and third movies are until they come out. Or at least I won't reveal what the name of the second movie is going to be called. After we film the first movie. And also, today me and Wholesome Hero decided to go to the Sierra Vista Mall, and we got ourselves a new actor, a Bludgeon toy. You guys might remember the Decepticon Bludgeon from Transformers Cyberverse and from Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, one of the Michael Bay movies. Actually, I think it was the second movie. But we've seen all the Michael Bay movies except for Revenge of the Fallen yet, but we filter them through this cool thing called VidAngel. You can get it on your computer. And you can bleep out all bad words in a movie. You can even there's even an option to censor out Jar Jar Binks. I'm not kidding. It's hilarious. And since we watched them through VidAngel, they're actually not bad. Our movies are actually not that bad, actually. They're kind of cool. So, great job, Michael Bay. Sorry that I sounded a bit judgy in my last video where me and Wholesome Hero played Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Sorry that I sounded judgy. You did a pretty good job of directing those movies. I feel like I'm running on cake because this is a sweet candy planet. But you can kind of see Earth in the distance, or maybe that's Eggman's space amusement park, I think. Finally, that. Gotta keep moving. Gotta be like a shark. You gotta keep moving because sharks actually have to keep moving to survive. And if they stop moving, then they'll die. Gotta keep moving or else they'll die, so yeah. I love donuts. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite kind of donut is. Personally, my favorite is a chocolate donut with chocolate glaze with chocolate sprinkles on it. I know, that's a lot of chocolate, but also a lot of deliciousness that comes with it. So let me know what your favorite donuts are. What kind your favorite flavors are, what kind of sprinkles you like. Just any kind. And they're all. Someone's shooting. Someone's shooting at me. Ow. Pain. Hey, have any of you seen the new Sonic Netflix show, Sonic Prime? If not, I'd highly recommend it. It's where Sonic and his friends are stopping one of Eggman's evil schemes. But Eggman's scheme this time is to steal a big crystal called the Paradox Prism. Then Sonic spin dashes it, shattering the multiverse, and created this place called Shattered Space. Nice and like, yeah. Okay, guys. Before I continue, I'm gonna pause the camera real quick and ask Wholesome Hero if it's almost time to stop yet. Alright, guys. Since I've been like playing for a while, so after I finish this next boss fight, I'm gonna stop the video. Oh, and be sure to check out some of the Transformers videos me and Wholesome Hero posted on her channel. We're like testing out a green screen. It's pretty cool. Also kind of funny.
Kick robot butt.
This is our caution to avoid.
And be sure to check out the movie. I mean, I might make some more videos, and I'll maybe let you guys know when our movie's almost done. I mean, we've done like voice recordings. I'm gonna be playing some of the Autobots and some of the Decepticons. Like I'll be playing Optimus Prime and Megatron. I'll be like my own worst enemy. That's actually kind of a metaphor. Or actually, I can't remember. I remember me and Wholesome Hero mentioned that I was gonna be playing in both Prime and in Megatron in my last video where we played Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Ow! Okay, ow. Okay, that hurt. Okay. Ow! You're good. Just saying, guys, it's been a while since I've played this game. So be sure to like and comment below. Oh, what was your favorite part? Alright, and if you guys happen to know anyone from DreamWorks, be sure to forward this video to them. Hopefully they'll watch it and hear my idea. Because actually once, I was on Google doing some research about the bad guys, and it said that the director of the first movie, said that he'd love to film a sequel when the time was right. And soon, if my plan works, it'll be the right time. Okay, so to beat this level, you have to spin dash the Candy Pirate and his candy crew. Like that. But also, most importantly, try not to die. That's the most important thing you can do. So, and try and make it to the Lollipop, Dumbo, the Dum Lever, because that's like a Dum Dum. I like Dum Dums. Do any of you like Dum Dums? Ow, jerk. Ah, crud. Yeah, be warned, when you die in a boss fight, kind of start to back to the first round. I know, annoying. But hey, that means you have to like learn from your mistakes. Makes them try to do better. Like so. We're the good guys. I love that song. Ow! Crud. Because robots are so mean. So mean! Ah. I'll also be playing like Starscream, Shockwave, Bumblebee, Ratchet, Soundwave. Did I already say Soundwave? And Galvatron on 2 because, yeah. Ooh, maybe I should have mentioned that Galvatron's in the movie. Crud. Oh boy, I only have 2 rings. Hopefully I'll do better, and hopefully I won't die again. Like, maybe I'll try using this drill thing. I got it. Okay, that's my new perfect strategy. Oh man, I thought that would work. It is working. Take that. Robot. Actually, a little known fact about Sonic the Hedgehog. In one of his more classic shows, like The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog or Sonic Underground, or the show where he's like in the Freedom Fighters, sometimes he'll call Dr. Robotnik Dr. Robotnik. No, pretty funny. Hey, but we kind of stopped watching the show because Mom didn't like how Sonic kept calling him Dr. Robotnik. Kind of inappropriate. You know, because we were like little kids. Really powerful energy resource? Hyper, go on.
No. Well, sort of. They're life force. And you only got a taste of it. Look at what happened. Battery is sort of an understatement. Funny thing, it's first translating as horrible body odor. Anyway,
Maybe try using deodorant, Sonic. That's what I do. Like every day when I get dressed,
That's the best thing I've heard all day.
just I put on deodorant.
Remember that one.
Baldy McNose hair. That's funny.
anyway,
So wait, I already written it down. It's like Tail. So what? Tails like writes down on some of Sonic's best insults and names to call Eggman.
oh, an evil heard this.
That's good intel. Working on it.
Hey, where are you going?
To find Baldy McNose hair, of course. I'm totally calling him McNose hair.
Funny. So that's the end of today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. And again, I hope this doesn't sound too desperate. But if any of you know someone or related to someone who works at DreamWorks, please maybe forward this video to someone you might know or relate to at DreamWorks, and they might watch this video and hear my idea for the Bad Guys 2 Good Family, and might want to show it to their bosses, and their bosses might comment below like, hey, in the next video we want to hear more about your idea. So that's the end of today's episode of Game Prime Screen Time, playing Sonic Colors Ultimate. Hope you guys enjoyed. Comment below your favorite part or your favorite planet to go to. Well, so far I've only been to one planet. Well, see you guys next time. Write me in the comments below what game you want me to play next. See ya. Catch you later, and God bless.